So I'm joined by Fudge after a bit of an unfortunate loss. Fudge, it's been 6 months since I last interviewed you. Did you miss me?
I wouldn't say I missed you, but I enjoy the interviews with you. But I wouldn't say I thought about oh, my interview is not me here. God damn. I haven't really thought about
You couldn't lie a little and sugarcoat it and make me feel better about myself? I appreciate the honesty, but I feel like you could have sugarcoated there. And
popcorn's pretty good.
popcorn is pretty good.
It's a good cope after my loss.
Yeah, about that loss, I think stylistically people think of RED Canids as a very aggressive team.
Mm-hmm.
When I think of Shopify, I think of the opposite.
Yeah.
Not that I think you guys are pacifists necessarily, but I think you guys typically...
We're pacifists, yeah.
Well, your words, not mine, took the words right out of my mouth. But I think you guys tend to focus more on macro, or that's the perception I get.
Yeah.
Whether it's drafts or just in-game. So do you feel like it was, the playstyle was something you guys had a hard time adapting to?
I would say that they played, they just look for a lot of angles.
Mm.
And they tend to give waves. Especially the top laner tends to give waves to, group to look for stuff.
It's high risk, high reward?
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I wouldn't even say it's high risk, but it's they just not cheesing, but they just look for a lot of random angles on people.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't play well around it, then you die. And I think we just didn't know what the way to win the game was, especially in game 5, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That game just permanently reacting to oh, they can dive me, they can dive Cassio, they can do this, and we permanently have to just play on a defensive line. And I think we struggle to know when to fight when we're playing on a defensive line. At what point do we decide we're gonna just group and fight?
Yeah.
And I think we didn't really play well in that kind of comp.
Mm-hmm.
I think the more simple front to back comps where it's front to back versus front to back, I think we actually generally played pretty well.
Yeah, I would agree.
But whenever we have to play control versus dive,
Mm-hmm.
we struggle.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's why I think 100 Thieves shit on us.
Yeah, I was actually going to bring up 100 Thieves next, because people mention the comparison or the parallels between a lot of the LTA South teams and 100 Thieves, typically being, the lines of them being skirmishy, always looking for plays. Do you feel like there was any differences, though, versus 100 Thieves versus the South, or do you feel like it's just one and the same?
I wouldn't say 100 Thieves are probably just better at doing it. I didn't get the vibe that they were super cheesy. I feel like 100 Thieves not cheesy, but 100 Thieves is a lot more creative. I would say with the angles they find, especially River, I think is pretty creative.
I agree. Yeah.
I wouldn't say that they have a super creative player that's doing really random stuff that you would never expect.
For RED Canids?
For RED Canids.
Yeah.
So I'd say that's probably why 100 Thieves is harder to play against, just because I think River is really good at finding random stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it just felt like we played certain comps that we just didn't play to the condition of, or that the game was just hard and we didn't play well enough to weather the bad parts of our comp or what their strengths are, and we didn't really play around it well enough. I don't know, the Aatrox game, for example, I felt like my champion was kind of useless. So Ashe Seraphine, it was Ashe Seraphine, Talia, nah. Feels like I can't really hit any spells. Can't really dive onto them very easily. I think my build maybe has to change, I'm not sure. And then my Jace game, it just felt like I was permanently under pressure of anything from Nocturne, Leona.
Yeah, you never know when they're in the bush waiting for you.
I think the initial swap, I think I might have messed up the wave so that MF got a CS lead on Yunara.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might have messed it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. Those game 3 and game 5 felt really bad losses. Game 2, it felt like we just entered early game, to be honest. Game 2 was the Mbessa Yorick game where
Oh yeah, Yorick started 1v3ing at one point.
At some point it was we would. Well, first of all, we swapped. We initiated a swap where I held the wave and gave it to Jin, and then lost the wave for it, and then we fought mid and died on 2 people, and then Ryze got a timer to move bot, but Contracts wanted to fight topside and top crab instead.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went for a bot play, which only got his flash and lost Ryze a wave. And then Jarvan also tried to fight in topside at the same time, so then he died. Yeah, it just seemed like a disaster early game, to be honest. I think we just weren't on the same page and on the right page, really. We just weren't making the correct decisions in that early game. And after we got behind early game, it felt like it was pretty unplayable. We did find a decent angle near Baron, but
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Game 2, I don't feel as bad about as game 3 and game 5. Like my Aatrox and Jace games, it just felt like I was just slowly losing and slowly useless.
Like you in those games, you feel bad more individually.
Yeah. Like individually, I felt bad, and like I mean, like the Ambessa game, it felt like it was just out of my hands. Like
It's kind of how
I just like I think the freeze and then the swap was bad. I should have called that one off. That was definitely my bad. And then after that, it just like was just losing really around it. Like after we lost the 3v3 in mid, and then I think the Rise play on bot. I think it was. I could probably just say that it's not a kill, and you'd probably just go with Jarvan. I think that's the way things I could have changed in that game. And after that, honestly, it was pretty hard to play. But yeah, the Aatrox game, it just felt like I picked Aatrox and then just couldn't team fight. It felt like we just couldn't win fights.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that game and the Jace game just felt awful.
Yeah, for sure. You know, in 2024, they used to call you the dishwasher because I think a lot of people considered you washed. Now, I never thought that was the case.
I've never heard that in my life.
No, I just made that up on the spot,
Okay,
honestly.
okay.
I never thought you were washed, and you actually recently won Most Improved Player. So can you kind of share how you managed to not fall off completely? Because I feel like a lot of players, when they start trending downwards, it's really hard to break that negative feedback loop, and typically they'll kind of negatively snowball out of the league, so to speak. But how come you were able to break that cycle?
I don't know. I never really had that perception of myself that I was washed, I think. I think maybe if I thought I was actually washed, then I would be washed.
Yeah.
But I never really thought like, oh, I'm washed. I can't be good again. Like I can never win again. Like I never thought that. I think probably just my mentality of like I can still be the best. I can still win. Then kind of just makes you play better, strive more, improve more. I think as soon as you start thinking that you're washed, it's cooked.
That is true.
So that's probably like, it's also probably because I just shut out all public opinions and then just focused on like myself. Because if I was like caring a lot about social media and everything everyone was saying, then maybe I would start to believe that I was washed. I think there is also a degree of like honesty with yourself. Like I think I like kind of just realized I'm just not playing very well and that something needs to change. And I think I took it a little bit more serious maybe.
That's fair.
Took it a lot more serious actually. Like my actual skill level. Like I was honest with myself. Like I'm not good right now. I'm losing lane in this matchup. Blah blah blah. I need to play better. And then took it a bit more, serious.
I think when you play on a roster with players like Berserker or even Blabber, for example, in 2022, it's easy to become a passenger. But the title of pilot is more prestigious. Would you rather be a passenger or a pilot? Because if the plane crashes, the people blame the pilot, not the passengers.
I mean, generally, you'd probably rather be the pilot, right? Because you would probably have more control over the outcome of the victories or defeats, because you're the ones making the decisions or the primary decisions. But really, it's just based off. Ideally, in any team, you can have people who can do both, depending on the game. There's always going to be like certain players that are a little bit more like vocal than others. I would never say I was really much of someone that like made big calls. I think it was always like most of my career I was on with people who played longer than me, who were a little bit like more understanding of the map than me, at least in the first part of my career. It was always like Blabber, or Berserker, or Perks, or Sven, or Vulcan, or something making the calls usually. I was generally a passenger, I think. I wasn't like necessarily like not doing anything in the game, but rather I just wasn't making the big team decisions. And I think we do like a little bit of leadership on our team. I don't think there's much of like decisiveness other than I think contracts sometimes, and it kind of depends on the game state whether or not he's decisive. But yeah, it feels like we don't have enough decisiveness in our team to make the clutch decision. Yeah, that's how it felt for me.
That's fair. On a happier note, you recently hit 9 months with Shopify. Typically, when you celebrate 9 months, it comes with pink and blue balloons and really useless gifts. So what is the most useless gift you could think of? Really making you think here, huh?
The most useless gift?
Yeah.
I don't know if you gave me like...
I feel like for me, it's gift cards.
Damn, that's kind of messed up, no?
I feel like my family has been recycling the same gift cards for over a decade at this point.
But it's about what you say in the gift card. It's not about... The gift of words is a useless gift.
I'm not talking about like a Hallmark like written card. I'm talking about like a $10 Chick-fil-A card.
Oh, you mean like
a literal gift card?
Oh, you mean like a gift card?
I think those are so useless.
Okay, gift cards. Okay,
you always forget you have them too. I feel like I always forget that I have them.
Bro, that's money.
It is money, but like I'd rather just have the money. No, like
Yeah. I mean, it'd be
Yeah.
better if they just give you money, but I feel like there's something about like giving a gift card that's like more acceptable than giving someone money.
Oh, right, because it's a little bit more like personalized. I feel
It's like, yeah, you like this thing, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna give you a gift card to it.
like here, you fat fuck. Here's $20 to
Yeah,
McDonald's.
exactly.
Yeah.
Here's a McDonald's gift card for $50. You Big Mac, double Big Mac meal, motherfucker. Useless gift. I don't know. If someone would have given me like, you gave me like a tampon or something, that's probably a useless gift.
I feel like you can put that to use in ways I won't describe, but I feel like you could use a tampon. I mean, there's a lot of talk about periods in the LCS recently,
Yeah, I
so you know, feel like it might come in handy. You never know when you'll need it. I feel like a tampon honestly would.
What do you think about the Bwipo situation?
Oh, you're interviewing me. I
What
think
are
it's
your thoughts?
I think it's like unfortunate because like as someone who's 6'1" with a six pack, and
Let's see it.
I'm not gonna shit. It's like
Let's see it. You have a 6-pack.
no. Then I have to check the video unsafe for kids.
I have a 1-pack.
I'll send you a picture when I'm home.
No, show me it.
I just had food. I'm gonna be a little bloated. I'll show you later.
No. Show me it. You said you
I'm
had a
not taking-
6-pack. I would at least see some abs if you have a 6-pack. If you're bloated.
Do you want to feel it?
No. Let's see it.
I'm not showing you my six pack.
Let's see it.
Can I go off camera?
No.
What the
Well, you're
fuck?
gonna say something and not back it up.
No, I
Okay, so you
have.
don't have a 6-pack.
I
Sounds
have
good.
a six-pack.
Keep going. You don't have a 6-pack.
Anyways, yeah. I don't know. I just feel like women go through so much, and it's like so frustrating. You know, I just wish like guys were more understanding of the things women go through.
Such a pick me, bro. I mean, it's not wrong necessarily, but like, it's
you're a
still-
girl- if you're a girl, would you-
if it's you saying it, it's
Yeah.
like you're a pick me, bro.
But like, if you were a girl, would you pick me?
No,
Why not? I feel like we've known each other for like 4
you
years.
look like
now.
every other guy.
How?
You just have oversized stuff on with a little fringe and trying to grow out the patchy beard and
Bro, I've been trying for so fucking long, by the way. When did we have the conversation about minoxidil? Was this like March
this
or
was
something?
this was a while ago, yeah.
Yeah, I think I stopped taking it eventually because I traveled and I forgot to bring it. And I just stopped taking it, and I feel like it stopped. But like, I don't know, like, I feel
I
like,
mean, it looks probably better than like clean shave.
oh, for sure. If I clean shave, like, I would get ID'd everywhere I go. I mean, I still get ID'd because, you know, you should always check your ID, but like, I definitely look a lot better with this than I do clean shaved. Have you ever seen clean shave me?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, right, you have.
Yeah, you look better now.
Thank you. I think you look good too. I mean, look, listen, you asked me to take off my shirt. I don't think me saying you look good is too
Thank you. I appreciate
out
it.
of the picture.
I appreciate it.
I hope you have a lovely vacation, Fudge. I'll see you next split.